Hello, it's PolishPolVR, welcome to the channel. I hope you all alright and having good day. We are here to do some PlayStation VR news. Now, right off the bat, I would like to start from Resident Evil Village because Capcom gave us some new information, put out 3 new screenshots, how exciting. But just to not talk too long about this game, sadly, once again, they didn't mention PSVR at all, and each day with each update, it looks more and more like, as of now, at least when the game releases, the Village sadly won't be supporting PlayStation VR. Now, I don't want to speculate or out, I'm just going by what the developer's saying, so PlayStation VR port is not announced, but we never know what's gonna happen in the future. Of course, Resident Evil 7 was one of the best PlayStation VR games, so it kind of would be a bit sad and also very, very disheartening to see the Village not supporting PSVR at all. I still secretly will be hoping that Sony themselves gonna announce one day maybe PSVR 2 and Resident Evil Village gonna be one of the first game which gonna get ported to PlayStation VR 2. But anyway, like I said, I don't want to talk about it too much because it's a bit sad. But now moving on to the another story, and let's talk a bit about Five Nights at Freddy's. So finally the physical edition of the game is available, and that comes with all the bonuses and all the DLCs what you've got for Five Nights at Freddy's VR Help Wanted. So of course Five Nights at Freddy's hugely popular game. When it comes to the VR version, very hugely popular as well, and also the port itself didn't disappoint at all. Steelwool Studios been porting it and they did great job with it. Looks great, plays great. I know there was few issues at the beginning because it's kind of wanted you to reach too far, and sometimes, especially in smaller rooms, people being kind of getting themselves out of the play area. Because as we know, PlayStation VR sadly uses only one camera, but nevertheless the game is great, and also there is a lot of content, so all of you collectors, you can go to Amazon and you can pre-order yourself one. The game being published on disc by Maximum Games, the same studio that published the disc version of Walking Dead Saints and Sinners and accidentally leaked its season pass. So now if you go to pre-order Saints and Sinners, on the disc and everything, they not mention season pass at all, but in past when there was first announcement, the season pass was mentioned, and also that indicates that Saints and Sinners will get more DLC. And if you ask the developers on Twitter or Discord, they just basically saying like kind of, okay, wait and see. So we're gonna have to see what's gonna happen in the future, but I'm assuming Saints and Sinners will get more DLC, but I've got myself off track here. So like I said, Maximum Games published Five Nights at Freddy's VR as well. I don't think that's gonna get any more DLC, but nevertheless there is a lot of content in it already. And also, while I'm here, Five Nights at Freddy's, the PlayStation 5 version that is in the development, new game, sadly is not confirmed for VR, so just keep that in mind. Anyway, moving on to the next story. And I would like to come back to Swords of Gargantua, so I played this game live on the channel. Also, I kind of done like a mini review and I really liking this game. But what's happening is, this is one of those games that just keep on giving and giving, because the developers already announced that the new PlayStation VR events are live now, and what you can do, you can unlock yourself the Suzaku and Phoenix Fire Katanas, which, you know what, sounds awesome, because Fire plus Katana sounds like an epic combination. But that's not everything, because you can unlock Boomerang like Mayura Axe, which is super awesome, and both of those weapons are also available in adventure mode shops. So I said in my mini reviews that they're gonna do those events, and look at that, it's happening already. Now give this game a chance. I know it's kind of, maybe when you look at it first, might be a bit off-putting, but when it comes to gameplay, especially in co-op, especially with friends, it really plays good. It's got very good swords combat. For me, I could best describe it as Golem combined with the Until You Fall, and it works great. I know the presentation is not perfect, the controls might get a bit of used to, but nevertheless, I can guarantee you this game gonna give you tons and tons of fun. Now, okay, I want to leave you with some footage from Wraith the Oblivion Afterlife. Now, I've already done Quest video, and this is footage from Oculus Quest, but of course it's all representative of the PlayStation VR version, because the game gonna come out on all the headsets. So, in this video, what Fast Travel Games recently published, they basically giving you 5 reasons why you should play this game. Fast Travel Studio is a studio that I definitely trust a lot, because they released Apex Construct and also Curious Tale of Stolen Pets. Both very solid releases, and both games I really liked, and Wraith the Oblivion looks awesome, so that's gonna be probably a very good experience. But anyway, I'm gonna shut up. If you like what you're seeing, then please press a like, because it does helps the channel a lot. And if you're new to the channel and are not subscribed, then subscribe. It's always better when it's more of us. And that's it, bye, enjoy the video.
Can you feel it? Can you hear it pounding?
This is Andreas Juliusson from VR game developer Fast Travel Games. In just a few months, we'll be releasing Wraith the Oblivion Afterlife, a World of Darkness VR horror game that we hope will scare you beyond belief. With a focus on deep storytelling and rewarding exploration rather than jump scares, we aim to deliver a haunting experience that really gets under your skin. A test on just how brave you are, but also at the same time is extremely fun to play. Here are 5 reasons why we believe you will want to enter the Afterlife in VR early 2021. 1. You are a wraith with supernatural powers. In Wraith the Oblivion Afterlife, you'll be playing as a certain kind of ghost called wraiths. Apart from the fact that you're already dead when the game starts, being a wraith also means you can do things a human can't. You can use your sharpened senses to pick up distant whispers or track the movement of other ghosts. You have the power to manipulate objects from a distance. Using Wraith Grasp lets you change the environment around you, and you can walk through solid walls through something called insubstantiality. But these powers are not all. There are also relic items that you'll find during the game. For example, you get to capture hidden memories using your camera, light up dark areas with a flashlight, and much more. As a wraith, you'll have many tools and abilities at your disposal. 2. The Barkley Mansion is not your typical haunted house. The game takes place in the home of Howard Barkley, an old and sick man, retired from his past career as a movie producer. Far from the stereotypical haunted house or gothic castle, the Barkley Mansion is a modern building filled with Hollywood decadence and trophies that bring witness to Howard's glorious past in the movie business. The remnants of a premiere party can still be seen inside the mansion, and broken glass covers the floor in the cinema room where the projector is still on. Barkley Mansion will let you explore every nook and cranny of its many interconnected floors and rooms, but also to leave it occasionally as you search for a way out. The garden area is as pompous as the interiors, amplified by the haunting sky above and the glowing city skyline in the distance. 3. There is a horrifying mystery to unravel. In Wraith the Oblivion Afterlife, you'll play as a photographer by the name of Ed Miller, who, before the game starts, arrives at a mansion in the Hollywood Hills together with his wife to capture a mysterious seance on behalf of the mansion owner, Howard Barkley. Once the seance starts, however, something goes terribly wrong and Ed dies. Why did he die? What happened to his wife? Is she still alive somewhere? Why did Barkley arrange the seance in the first place? As Ed, now in the shape of a wraith, you have to enter the Barkley Mansion once again and reveal the truth to all this. 4. Stay away from the specters. Even though you are a wraith, there are far more sinister threats waiting for you in Wraith the Oblivion Afterlife. Specters are certain kinds of spirits that have lost touch with their humanity. They are stuck in the Shadowlands, which is the name of the Afterlife world in this game, for different reasons, and their former identities have been replaced with evil and sadistic personalities. These specters are the main enemies you will face in the game. Each specter is unique, and their visualization bears proof of how they died in their real lives. 5. It all takes place in the world of darkness. The world of darkness is an entire supernatural world hidden in plain sight, where monsters of many different kinds live among us, concealed in the shadows. And with Afterlife, we're now creating the first ever VR game set in this unique universe. However, we are making sure to create a welcoming experience to all you horror players out there without any previous experience of the world of darkness. And there you have it. We can't wait for all you brave souls out there to enter the Afterlife as wraiths in VR early 2021. Stay tuned on @Wraith Afterlife for upcoming gameplay footage in the near future, and we'll see you all in the world beyond the shroud.